We welcome you back inside our studio here on NBC and Peacock. I'm Rebecca Lowe, Tim Howard and Robbie Mustoe alongside me. 3-0, Tim Howard. Well deserved. Let's start with Spurs. Your overriding thought is what?
That I think Spurs is a good team. They're well coached, which is kind of what we knew right from the beginning. A few odd results, both good and bad, but ultimately I think it's a really good team. I've thought that for a while now with the squad. Love their manager. With the sending off, it obviously flattered them a little bit, but ultimately they were the better team for me today.
Agree?
Yeah, I think the squad was always exciting last season as well. If you look at their window, a very strong window. They're getting geared up for a Champions League campaign as well, starting next week. So they've got a big squad, good options off the bench, a conventional coach in terms of his balance of the team, the setup. So we're seeing now what was possible with a good squad that's been added to. So very strong, Spurs, very strong.
Almost as big a story is Graham Potter's struggles at West Ham, Robbie. What are you putting those down to right now? Well,
I'll tell you what, the first 2 goals conceded are shocking. We'll look in the highlights, are shocking. If you can't defend a set-piece corner kick that's free, a long ball for Bergval's header, which is a basic, if you can't do that, you've got no foundation. West Ham started the first 15 minutes today. I'm like, this is good. On the back of the last performance, they're buzzing, Somerville's involved, fast football, forward football. This is more like it. But they just can't maintain it, Rebecca. They've got no stamina, no energy, and Spurs gradually, after about 20 minutes, start to come around. But it goes back to the basics. If West Ham United don't do the basics, they've conceded 11 goals now, the highest so far in the league. So Graham Potter's got to fix defensively. It's what David Moyes did. He went in there and fixed them, made them stronger defensively. Not great going forward. They're too flimsy right now.
So he's not coaching the basics, Tim?
Well, hang on. Fundamentally, I agree with you, but David Moyes went in and made them hard to beat, and that wasn't the West Ham way. So off you go, bring in someone who can play the West Ham way. Well, you said they're running out of stamina and a couple other things. They're running out of belief. I know it's early. I hear you. But to concede as many goals, like the little smash and grab that they had at Forest will make you feel good. But that doesn't happen every week. What happens every week is like this performance. And I'm just worried about the belief about within this team. Like, even though it's early, you start to players.
When you say belief, do you mean the belief in themselves or belief in the manager?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm not sure which one comes first. So the fans don't have belief, right? Boom, that's out the window. They're not even staying for the full time. So then as a player, you start to question whether you as a team are good enough, but it's still the manager's message that's coming through every week.
Yeah, but you can't keep thinking about the manager. Go out there and play better. Go out there and run more.
Yeah, we
work
agree on
harder.
that. We agree on that.
There is the belief in the situation, but they haven't addressed the middle of the park. They haven't addressed the middle of the park. James Ward-Prowse, brilliant player. Thomas Souček lunges in a little bit. There's no energy in there. With the foundation, with the poor marking at set pieces, they're going to have a problem. So unless they address that and Moyes it up a little bit, if you like, they're going to keep conceding goals.
So just talk specific. So Monday morning they're going to training. What should be the first thing, Robbie, that he does to fix the foundation?
Well, he started with a 5 at the back, didn't he? And that didn't go very well. Probably safer. He goes to a back 4. That looked better. They get the victory. Monday morning, OK, what are we going to do, guys? If we could do a back 4, let's do a back 4 and let's work on protecting the back 4. Shape of the side and make sure when the ball breaks down, Pakatayu comes to different spots to try and build a foundation.
And is the back 4 good enough?
Yes, the back 4 is good enough. But what happens before Monday morning is I'm hoping it's rock and roll in that dressing room right now. Forget the manager coming in. Those players, I'm guessing, are on their feet and are at each other, because if you don't hold each other accountable, then it doesn't matter what the manager says on Monday morning.
So what you don't want in a situation like this is a quiet dressing room right now?
Absolutely not. Not for me.
Agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, when we show the highlights, you're going to see it in black and white or in colour. The poor marking, the awful defending.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.